Hey there, you saints and simmers. Molly here with another speed build. Today is not a house, it is a daycare centre, the Rainbow Drop Daycare Centre. I really didn't want to build a house. I've kind of just not been in the mood. I've been building a lot for just my own self, and I know I should have recorded it, but I did record some and then it just didn't go very well, and so I decided to do a daycare. It's not very pretty on the outside, I won't lie. I'm not very good at doing landscaping, as you guys know. Whereas my last build didn't need it because it was an industrial build, didn't need it. Whereas this is much smaller and much cuter, and you'll see that it's kind of naff. But right now we're just making the shape look more interesting because the first shape I drew was kind of, it's a basic little shape. I just wanted to make it slightly more interesting. I love daycare centres in The Sims. I think we have so much stuff that we can use to make it look really cute that it's worth doing. Like, I don't know how to make it. Like, this lot wouldn't work as a community lot, I don't think, simply because there are beds in it, like toddler beds. Pardon me. However, it does still work, like you could remove the beds, turn that nap room into something else, or use the nap room, like replace the beds with something that makes it look like beds, so, it has the same effect, but can be used as a lot. I love daycare centres, like I have toddler play dates a lot in my own game, like in my current household, and it's the best thing ever because it's so cute and they just waddle around and just lost the screen. There we go. So we have in this daycare centre, we have a entranceway, an office for the people who work there, a main playroom which has a craft room coming off it, we have a nap room, we have a tiny kitchen, we have like an eating area, and then we have 3 bathrooms, and then in the middle of that like a cloakroom, and then a back garden, which is so cute. I love the garden. Sadly, we didn't have enough room for the toddler stuff, like massive play piece, but we do have a ball pit, I think. Here I wanted to do so you could look in to see the kids playing, so you could see that your kid was going to have a fun time. However, I couldn't find windows that I liked. Like, I keep these in for a little while, but they just did not fit with the doors or the vibe of the place. They looked really kind of cold and almost like you were staring in at patients rather than staring at children playing, so it was kind of a bit. So I removed those eventually. Also, there's no rhyme or reason to the way I decorated and built this. I just did whatever room I felt like doing at the time. I was kind of stuck for inspiration. But I knew I had to get a speed build out for Tuesday and gotta get it done. It's actually Tuesday when I'm recording this bit, and I built this yesterday, so it was mad rush. I much prefer the Let's Plays to edit and to film, just because I don't have to do it's only one stage, the playing and recording at the same time, and then the editing, whereas this is editing it, and then I have to do the voiceover, and I have to also build it, obviously, and it's kind of a bit more stressful and comes a bit less naturally to me, as I've only really got into building quite recently. The windows were the worst thing in the world. I just couldn't get windows I liked, and also the fact that I had bathrooms meant that I wanted smaller windows, but I didn't want those small windows all the way around. I don't know, it was just horrible to build. I put in 2 bathrooms that have baths in for the kids because toddlers are notoriously disgusting and you need to clean them and keep them sanitary for the other kids that are around, so I thought that'd be a good place. Also, this daycare centre hasn't been it's not clearly a toddler place or clearly a child's place. Some things are very toddler-esque, lots of the toys are toddlery. The bathrooms have potties rather than toilets, and there's a nap room. But kids, kids can be here just as much. There's the whole craft room is dedicated to children, and there's lots of toys that only children can use. So it's any kid really. It's just built specializes in toddlers. So here we're looking at the back room, cloakroom. The kitchen was originally going to be huge, and then I realised we really didn't need it. All we need is a place to prepare toddler food. So I just wanted to make that better. Now we're looking at, I wanted this window, so this is the entranceway, and then looking into the office, I kind of wanted, when you go to, I don't know, any places, you often have a door, a little window that slides across where you can talk to and say you've got an appointment or whatever, and I kind of wanted that effect, but I could not find a window that had that. I'd love if we had that and get to work. There's probably custom content for it, but I had loads of custom content in my game, like I've said before, but I hated pets and dogs. I thought one mirror would work to look in at the kids, but I thought that felt really creepy and a lot like a psychological experiment. which I did not want this place looking like. I wanted it to be a fun place for kiddos to go. Yeah, here's me struggling with Windows. All the notifications coming up from the gallery. I use my older sister's Sims account simply because I bought the games on there, and so it just comes up with all that stuff in the corner that's like for her builds or for like her Origin friends. She doesn't use it, it's just the fact that I already spent my money on this account rather than build my own account and spend so much money. Okay, so here's the tiny kitchen. God, this is so jolty, I can't decide. This is going to be the craft room, this little room and the playroom. So this main front room is the playroom. And then you have the craft room going in there. It was really hard because I didn't want it to be too garish, she says, with that wallpaper, that flooring. But I didn't want it to be dull either. So I thought the flooring was a good... because it looks also like white clean, which is extremely useful in a kid's playroom, I mean craft room especially. And I wanted to get some decorative stuff on the walls because I felt that whilst that banner is really nice and was subtle enough, it wasn't, it wasn't fun enough for a kid's place. I really wanted that cat to look like it was sitting in the tree, but I couldn't make it work. Very sad. I think we move on to the nap room now. The nap room is probably the most boring room in the place. I don't like the nap room. I like the wallpaper, I like the feel, but there's just not much going on, and this build in general is just not my best build. I think you can have 8 toddlers sleep in here. If you replace it with a rug and then the toddler cushions that came with something toddler stuff that I use later on in the garden, you could make this look like a nap room and have it easily be a community lot. So that's an idea if you're wondering how that would be done. Yeah, I don't know. I decided at this point that I wanted to use rugs outside the doors for the kids to be aware as to what's happening in which room. So there's the seaside, the squiddy fish one outside the bathrooms, there's the nighttime sleepy one outside the nap room, there's the butterfly and rainbow one that's signifying going outside. Could not find, and then the weird crazy ones for the playroom, and there's an art one for the art room. I think I removed some of them. I think I removed the 2 for the dining room, the outwards, the back room, and the playroom, because I decided to put arches in instead. But yeah, I used that pet's rug because it looked like food. That's the only reason I did it. So it was really difficult finding wall decorations because I kind of wanted to have it look like kids had done it. That's why I put these ones in the entranceway, because it looked like the little kiddos had done art, and it'd be a good way to show off to parents who are gonna send their kids here. At the front I used one, you can't see it now because I've done with it now, but yeah, at the front I used one of the family organiser boards to kind of look like it was more like an organiser for the daycare centre, so people can see when they're open, people can see what activities they've got going on and things like that. I just thought it would be more real way of doing it. There goes the arches. And then I just wanted to make this little reception area look really nice because I imagined it'd be quite a high demand daycare centre, so parents would have to wait for their kids and stuff. So I thought it'd be really cool. I love this bit so much. So I made it like a little cloakroom area, but I shrunk down the clothing racks and I shrunk down the shoe racks that I use as well because they're kiddos and they're gonna have smaller clothes. And I thought it was really, really cute, and I was really, really chuffed with it, even though it's less cool than I thought. But just the tiny little boot rack, oh, so cute. When I was doing the screenshots and I had little kids in it, it was so sweet and I loved it. Also means that my household that I use for screenshots and the save game I use for this is just full of kids now. So we have this entranceway area. I didn't know what to do there, but I wanted something. So I think I scale up some toys and have them there. Playtesting this, I did not do it, but I imagine they'd try and play with them. I don't know. Because they try and put them away. Every time we have toys as decoration, they're like, oh, this doesn't belong here. Now we've gone to the playroom, which is the biggest issue, because I couldn't make it feel fun without it feeling way, way too much. I did just try and clutter it with toys, and I think it turns out alright in the end, but it's I don't know, I think I could have done a lot more with it than I actually did. I think it's cute though. My kids looked cute when they were playing in it and it suited them and they naturally went to toys, so I don't know. I love all those big teddy bear things, they're brilliant. I think they look so good in rooms, and like if you don't know what to do with the space, it's quite fun to use them because they just make it more unique. And yeah, just cluttered toys everywhere. The Void Critters thing is really cool. I haven't actually had Sims play with it yet, but I imagine it's like Pokemon, like, but you can play it together because you like collect cards and stuff. I don't know, it's really, really cute. Those bunnies, I have no clue why I made them white. They're completely pointless. Oh, it's so cute actually. In retrospect, like looking at it on the screen now, I'm quite happy with it. Oh, where are we going? We are putting windows in. More windows. And now we're going outside. So the outside, I kind of made it just look like what my primary school used to look like. No, my preschool used to look like. So weird benches, weird equipment. There's a really cute area that I do with the puppeteering thing, which I love so much. Yeah, there's me trying to squish in the play equipment. Did not work. But instead we had the ball pit and the slide. Put some trees in because I realised I had absolutely no, like, flora or fauna or whatever it's called. I think it's flora. This corner actually annoyed me. And I was like, I'm going to put it in. And I was like, actually, no, this looks so disgusting. Like, I just did not try with plants. It's so bad. I really should have done. Okay, so this is the really cute bit. I love this bit. So, it's a little Punch and Judy set. Like, puppeteering set. And I just put all the little, like, pillows from toddler stuff that they can sit on around it. So they can all sit and watch and be all cozy, and I thought it was a really cute way of doing it. Oh, we're outside now. Look at this building. Like, I just don't like this building outside. Like, I think it had potential, but I just did not have the patience to spend a lot of time on it. Also, that tree was the bane of my existence because I just wanted something there. But the tree was too big, and for some reason I did not change the tree. Getting a roof colour took me longer than this makes out. Oh, we're almost done. Oh, look at that. We're doing the outside. Just doing a little path bit. Because I wanted it to look like people had walked up it. And I also wanted it to be like, you know, like not too finessed. Because it is a kid's place. What are we doing now? Oh god, we're back inside. Filing cabinets. Because obviously they have records of the kids. I couldn't find them for so long. I had to end up searching them. They're like randomly placed in like storage or whatever, even though you can't put anything in them or on them. We're just outside now, putting up a sign, making it look more like a daycare. I don't know, it turned out better than I thought, and I think you'll see that in the screenshots that are coming up just now. In the end, this Daycare Centre came out much better than I thought it was going to. And it did the job of fulfilling my Tuesday speed build slot. Thursdays will be for Let's Plays and Saturdays will be for CAS videos. Just showing you the place now. There's a little kitchen. The cloakroom area I think is my favourite place in the build. God, I can't talk. I'm going to go outside and see the little kiddos. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching.